Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn about class methods. Alright. Now, I will take a simple example and then explain you how and why to use class methods. Alright. So, I will create a class by the name student, and in this I will have a constructor, and then I will pass self, name and age, and inside I will say self dot name is equal to name, and then self dot age is equal to age. Alright. Now I will create an instance method to work on specific student objects. Alright. So I will say get info, and then I will pass self, and inside this I will return an F string. Alright. So this is an instance method. Okay. Now I will create two objects. I will say student1 is equal to student, and I will pass Anil and 23, and then I will say student2 is equal to student, and I will pass Deepa and I will say 24. Alright. Next, you know how to call an instance method, right? So I will say print, and inside brackets I will say student1 dot get info, and then I will run this program to get the output. Anil is 23 years old. I will change this to student2 and then run the program to get Deepa is 24 years old. Okay. So it is running fine. Now here what I will do is I will create a variable by the name students list, and then I will have an empty list in it. Okay. So this is a class variable, and this variable belongs to this class student. Alright. Now inside this, what I will say is student, which is the name of our class, and then students list, which is the name of our class variable, and then use append method and append name. Okay. Now what happens when this line gets executed is student1 will be sent to self, Anil will be sent to name, and 23 will be sent to age. Student1 dot name will be Anil, student1 dot age will be 23, and then in this step we are appending the name, which in this case is Anil. We are appending Anil, or we are adding Anil to this empty list, students list of this class student. Okay. Student list is an empty list, correct? And we are adding Anil to it. Alright. So let me have this as students list, because we will be adding multiple names. Alright. So name. When this line gets executed, student2 will be sent to self, Deepa will be sent to name, and 24 will be sent to age. Student2 dot name will be Deepa, student2 dot age will be 24, and then we are adding the name, which is Deepa, we are adding the name Deepa, or we are appending the name Deepa to this students list. And this students list belongs to this class. Okay. In this students list, Anil is already present, and to this list itself we are adding the name Deepa. Alright. Yes. Now I will define a class method. Okay. I will zoom out, and here I will say add class method. Okay. This decorator class method must be used when defining a class method. Okay. So here I will say list. Okay, student list, and then I will pass CLS. CLS stands for class. A class method takes CLS as the first parameter, whereas an instance method takes self as the first parameter. Okay. Self refers to any object created from this class, whereas CLS, meaning class, refers to the class itself and not its instances. Alright. So here inside this class method, I will return CLS dot students list. Alright. Now let me call this class method. I will use a print statement, and then I will use the name of the class, and then I will use the name of the method. Okay. And then of course we need two brackets. I will comment this and I will run the program. And when I do that, we get Anil and Deepa as the elements in this list. Alright. So this is a class method, and we define a class method using class method decorator. Okay. Instance methods are used for operations on specific instances of the class. Static methods, the ones that we learnt in the previous video, are suitable for general utility functions that do not require class data. And class methods are best for working with class level data or class variables. Alright. So in class methods, we use CLS instead of self. Okay. So this is about class methods.